educational videos, making another video. Alright, today we're going to look at the 6 principles in the Constitution. 1. What are the 6 principles of the Constitution? And 2. We're going to look at the outline or design of the Constitution, including the preamble, the Bill of Rights, and the articles, and we'll start looking at the amendments. Yeah, amendments. At what are the important elements of the Constitution. And again, we're going to focus on these 6 basic principles and ideas that we will explore more that show up in the Constitution. The Constitution sets out the basic principles in which our government is built. The Constitution is a fairly brief document. It is organized into 8 sections, the preamble and 7 articles. It's also followed up by 27 amendments, and we will look at the process later on how amendments are added to our Constitution. The Constitution is broken out, starting with the preamble, which states the purpose. Article 1 will focus on the legislative branch. Article 2 focus on the executive branch. Article 3 will focus on the judicial branch. Article 4 focuses on the relations among the states and the national government, also known as federalism. Article 5, amending the Constitution. Article 6, national debts, supremacy of national law, and oaths of office. And finally, ratifying the Constitution. The principle of popular sovereignty asserts that the people are the source of any and all government power, and the government can only exist with the consent of the governed. The principle of limited government states that the government is restricted in what it may do, and each individual has rights that the government cannot take away. This is first seen in the Magna Carta. Separation of powers is the principle in which the executive, legislative, and judicial branches of the government are independent but yet co-equal branches of the government. Checks and balances, again, this is kind of something that sounds like what it is. It's a system that allows each of the 3 branches, the legislative, executive, and judicial branch, to check or restrain the actions of one another. The principle of judicial review consists of the power of a court to determine the constitutionality of a government action. And last is federalism, a system of government in which the powers of government are divided between a central government, Washington, D.C., and several local governments, the 50 states. The end.